Okay, I'm back live. The music that was playing has stopped, so for a couple minutes now. So looking at the part 2 of the GSE tank prep for lift onto the maybe there's a liquid oxygen tank we're thinking. Yep, Captain. There was some Mexican music playing in the background, and I didn't want to risk it. So I don't need to get a copyright strike, or I don't need to get, I think 3 strikes and you're out here on YouTube. So I don't want to get any strikes. So. I also got a chance to reposition the camera here. So I'm standing up now instead of sitting down. Yeah, David, thank you. Dave and Teresa. Hey, Pepe. Got good suntan. Good suntan. I'm wearing a hat. And drink some water too. Still a lot of lifts around this thing, so they're doing more preparation than usual. All right, I'm back in the chat. I'm not sure what's going on over there, Pepe, at the high bay, taking out the boosters and with the Starship stuff too. So they're doing some welding there. So you can see on the side of the GSE tank there, they have a okay, Captain Pike says all the Raptors were removed last night. Hey, Chris. Thanks, Chris. Suntan is good. Pepe. Paul's Magic Videos. Hey, yeah. Dwarf Star. Yeah, the booster and the Starship are thought to return to the launch pad by Monday, or on Monday. When's permitting, yeah. Saw that Elon tweet. So Pepe, they are still preparing for this GSE lift here. They've done a lot of pounding of maybe some tie-down pins on the inside there underneath. A text thread, and it looks like they're doing some welding there too on the left, and maybe on the other side on the right. I haven't seen them with any welding stuff on the right lift, but there is a lift all the way on the right there too. Hey Fede, Pepe, text thread. Yeah, I don't wear any chemicals like sunblock, or I don't wear any of that stuff. I'm not into I'm into the Al Natural. And if I'm gonna do anything for my health, I like to do like raw juices, like vegetable juice and stuff like that. If I'm gonna do any juicing and stuff, I'd like to do just the unpasteurized vegetable juice, like in a juicer, like the Juice Man. There used to be a Juice Man. You get a Juice Man Junior for stuff. Yeah, I used to be vegan. I used to be raw food vegan also. And I've done a little bit of liquidarian stuff too. I've done like some 18-day fasts on liquids. And I've done some dry fasts too, a couple days. I've done 5 days of no food or water. So I've done that a couple times too. So I've explored the different food options and yeah. But right now I'm doing eggs. So I am doing a little bit of I'm eating eggs with a vegetarian, and I'm doing cooked food just because raw food is just harder to come by, and it's to do it gourmet. It takes more effort than I'm really able to do right now or willing to do. I'm not trying to live forever, but if I were, I would be eating something else. Tom Jerry says, Mary tweeted Booster 4 has buckled 3 rings. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, Tom. I'll have to check that out. I'll go check out or maybe I'll ask. I'm not sure what buckled means. Yeah, I'm not Jewish or anything, but a lot of the Jewish people will do a 1 day of dry fasting every now and then on certain days of the... Hey, Chris, if you can send me a link to something like that, a swivel lazy boy in the back of the truck with an 8-foot umbrella, that sounds great. I gotta check that out. If anyone knows what that means, maybe send me a link to something I can buy like that to put in the back of the truck. That sounds great. Yeah, if any of y'all are photographers and you'd like to see the info too, then yeah, if it's posted here in the chat, maybe underneath the video as a message, then we can all check it out and maybe add it to all of our, whoever is interested, add it to their equipment too. Yeah, so there's a lot of noise going on here right now. I'm gonna block my ears off. I think that's the argon, and they're doing a lot of stuff right now over there. Argon for the welding, right? Hey Tim, I'm doing all right. It's been an extended live stream this morning. There's an OceanCam website called oceancam.space. Okay, yeah, I think Paul's Magic Video says the B4 dents are normal because they remove pressure. I got you. Argon's for TIG welding. Thank you. So that's what they're doing then. Perpetual nerd. Thank you. Yeah, I don't see anyone in the lever crane right now either. So if they were thinking about moving this morning, there is a green light at the top of the crane. I think as soon as yeah, Danny, I don't know how to mute the mic here, Danny. If I did, I would do that. I don't know how to mute the mic. So if any of you know how to mute the mic in an iPhone, then let me know. There's a light at the top of the crane there. I'm not sure if it means it's turned on or not, but I'll get the shot to the right. Maybe not, maybe not. They haven't done the lift yet, not yet. Could be, yeah. Yeah, Gary, yeah. It seems like the on-site, maybe they're doing a lot more little stuff now, but it was more active a week or two ago, for sure. That's why okay, Meg says, tap anywhere on the screen so the commands are displayed. In the lower left, you'll see a white microphone icon. It'll say mute below the icon. Let me tap on the screen and see if something happens here. There's a tap anywhere on the screen so the commands are displayed. In the lower left, you'll see a white microphone icon. It will say mute below the icon. Okay, let me try that out, Meg. I didn't see anything happen. Hey, Manny. Yeah, I didn't see anything happen. Ah, there is, I know how to mute the microphone now. Ta-da! I'm gonna mute it, and then I'll unmute it. Here we go, I'm gonna mute it. And now it's unmuted. Did that work, everybody? There it goes. So next time some music turns on, I'm just going to mute the microphone. There we go, everybody. That just saved the day for the future. I feel a lot better now. That's good news. Wow, what a tremendous accomplishment. I learned to mute the microphone here, Hissel. Wow. Gotta work out all the kinks before the big stuff happens. Yeah, learn one new thing each day, right, Bruins? Thanks. Texas. I hope not, Justin. They are doing some type of venting. Maybe it's the argon, maybe it's something else. I'm not sure, but they are venting something. Yeah, it is a little bit hot. It's windy too, so the wind is kind of keeping it a nice cool temperature. I'm holding an umbrella also, so on a windy day when I'm just looking to get the shot and not have any noise in it, now I can easily mute. I can mute it. That's good news. Good news. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, let me see. Daniel, I don't have Siri active right now. I've disengaged it I don't use it, so thanks. Steve says it's UV in Austin, very high, extreme. Wow. Yeah, thanks, Burns. Yep, thank you. After this lift, I'll probably maybe after this lift, I'll go to the main entrance. Maybe do a live stream from there, or a short live stream, just to get the update over there. And after that, so probably around lunchtime or after lunchtime, I'll get that swimming. Heat wave in Washington State today. Yeah, Pepe, I think they are. When is the question, but there are a lot of people on site. We're still a couple hours, maybe an hour or so away from lunch, so they may do it before lunch. Otherwise, they'll do it after lunch. Weather here currently at 89 degrees Fahrenheit or 32 degrees Celsius. The winds from the southeast at 10 miles an hour or 16 kilometers an hour. And humidity 63%. So the humidity has changed since before. I think it was 79% earlier this morning, if I remember correctly. So it's got less humid. The wind has picked up a little bit and it's a little hotter. I'm sure if we went to the Antarctic, it would be a lot cooler than here. But we are in summer right now. I like the new place, Gary. It gets better almost every day. It gets a little bit better. We got a door installed by Clifton. Installed a door yesterday. Very nice. So I have a door to the room now. Justin says the South Pole is in the driest place on the planet. What? Oh yeah, sorry. All right, I'll see if I get this shot. Did we get it? There's a little bit of a yellow crane part coming in. This is the second truck coming in with the stuff. Sorry for the rapid switch there. If you scroll back in the stream there, you can see a little bit of that yellow crane stuff coming. So 2 trucks have come in with parts for the yellow crane. I do apologize for that rapid shift there. And a day it's below 100 in Texas is a nice day. Yep, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, James, it has to be the right time for the people who own the property for me to do that. So I don't want to start showing things that I'm not supposed to. So when I get the okay to show that it's okay to film on site, I will do that. So it's Paul Dupree. We do have a lot of dust and we got some wind this morning. You can see there, looking at all the chains currently connected to the bottom here. I'll just give a couple of thoughts. Some of my thoughts right now, what I'm seeing. There are a lot of chains currently connecting this to the stand there. So I don't know if they're going to be able to lift this anytime soon. Maybe those chains are just to the stand, and maybe they already disconnected it from the stand. So if the chains are just to the stand and not to the GSE tank, sorry, then they may be ready to lift it. Yeah, it could be ready to lift if those chains are only connected to the black stand. So I think I corrected my correction there. We still may be in for a lift soon. Because yeah, I think Barry, I think the chains are holding the stand and not the GSE tank. So I got that wrong, I think. Yeah, when I was younger, I believed a lot of that stuff about weather change and all that. And I was really political. And so I bought into all that stuff in the 80s. And they talked about sea levels rising and things getting wiped out and great earth changes and everything. I bought it for many years. And now, 30 years later, they're still saying the same stuff. So, yeah, it wasn't true then, and it's probably not true now. So you can organize your life however you want. You can avoid the coastline. You can say, oh, it's all going to get wiped out. The sea level's rising. And maybe it is rising in certain areas, but overall, over the long term, I don't think anything is happening. Thanks, everybody. I'm sure I made a lot of people angry there, but wait 30 years and then tell me how it turned out. Tell me how it turns out in 30 years. Thanks, Craig. Hey, Steve. See you later. Maybe, maybe not, but see ya. Everybody's got to have a religion, I guess, so I respect your religion. No problem. Everybody's got to have a reason to wake up in the morning, so if that's your reason, go for it. When Captain Pike was in school, it was global cooling and the Ice Age. So the Ice Age was going to take us out. Maybe 70 years ago. I'm not sure how long ago that was, Captain Pike, but yep. So we get cooling and warming. We get warming and cooling. So I got you. You know, if you're, yeah, no reason to go any further into that, but yeah, you never know what's going on with the earth. So it's hard to tell, but it's good that people care enough to maybe take action to make something happen. I respect that. You know, the temperature of my stove, if I had a stove, I don't have a stove currently, but I used to own a house and a kitchen, right? And the temperature on top of that stove, propane stove or electric, you know, normally the temperature on top of that stove is room temperature. But when I turn up the heat, it turns on, it gets hotter. So I could see localized heating due to events. But the Earth is a big place, and it has many systems to maintain or to change, or it also moves throughout the solar system and the galaxy. I talked about this a little bit in the other stream. So it's you can try and predict the way the Earth is going, but the Earth, a lot of people believe the Earth has been around for billions of years. So it's still here though. The Earth is still here. and whether the Earth was very hot in the past, like I believe the Earth was a lot hotter than it is now. I mean, a lot hotter. And a lot bigger too. I believe the Earth was a lot bigger than it currently is. Or if it was a lot cooler. You know, we've had many temperature changes here on the Earth. So I respect whatever you want to believe. I'm just here, ocean cam. I'm a little insect on top of the Earth, and I'm filming with a good camera. Texas was must have been in high school before dirt was invented. Yes. Maybe somebody patented it too. I'm sure that may have happened over the years somehow. Yeah, I'm not even sure the dinosaurs existed, you know. There's some debate about that, about the dinosaur bones. Hey Tyler, thanks for tuning in. Tyler Q, I respect that. I like to help people expand their potential universe. That's one of my I'm a little bit of a trickster. If you ever watched the movie The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, is one of the 1980s movies, I think it was, in the 80s. Eddie Murphy met like this, I think a Chinese boy who was like the prince or something of Nepal or maybe Tibet. I'm not sure what country it was from, but he went up into the Himalayas or the mountains. Okay. And it was about Eddie Murphy going out and meeting this young boy that had a lot of skills and stuff. So my one of my missions is to be that, maybe a fool, because sometimes the fool is right. So I play that part a little bit. Good deal. Yep, movies, it's debatable whether they are or are not reality, but I respect that, SpaceX. A Doom 2 Pro. Excellent. Yeah, that's my goal, actually. You got it, Doom 2. Sometimes I'm at the point in my life where closing myself off in order to fit in it's not part of the package anymore. So if you want to close your heart, you can go ahead and close your heart, but that's not my modus operandi anymore. It's never really been, but I'm not doing it now either. So hang on to your seats. We're going to be going for a ride, as long as you choose to listen. Yeah, I'll get a shot over there, Gerald, of the yellow fuel structures. Okay, Barry says all these issues are used to control people and to see. This is all Barry speaking, and I agree with him 100%. The hottest temperature in the last 200 years was the 1930s. That is from NOAA. Go look it up. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, I think as you get older, you start to see some cycles and repetitions of things people do to get what they want. And I'm with you, Gary. It's good to know there's at least one other person out here that believes as I do. You know, if you look at many of the school systems, a lot of the children are being taught by kindergarten people, right? And what we learn in kindergarten is kind of what we take on for the rest of our life. But what does it take to become a kindergarten teacher? You gotta think about that when you're going back to your core beliefs, because what the people who taught you, took care of you when you were a youngster, helped you form your worldview. So if you're really spouting beliefs in your core structure from the early childhood, you gotta maybe question that if you want to become a little bit more intelligent. Anyway, I love the movie The Golden Child. It was a transformative movie for me in my youth. And if you have the time and you're a little bit open and you want to buy a story, probably a fake story, you might have a little fun watching Eddie Murphy and The Golden Child. Nice, Gary. Yep. Nice. Yeah, the idea about the stove was that the stove is normally at room temperature until someone turns it on, but it doesn't mean the stove is getting so. It's just a temporary thing. I mean, you could turn on a laser on a certain point of the earth and it can heat up, and you can cause fires. You can cause forest fires with lasers, and you can even light fires, and the temperature in that surrounding local area will raise up. And then you can say we have the hottest temperatures ever in this location. But if it was caused by artificial, intentionally caused heating, then it's not environmental. It's because of someone wanted it to be hot. And then if you don't have that larger view of why it got hot, well, then you might believe in some of the other stuff. So believe what you like. I'm just here to point out some of the things that I've seen as a 45-year-old delirious space enthusiast with a lot of meditation experience also. Just as long as you don't alter your life and then suffer for the rest of your life because of it, it's really not worth wasting many years of your life believing something that's false. So the sooner you can find out if something's true or not, that's probably better for you longer term. So there's no reason to suffer unnecessarily. So if you like suffering, believe whatever you want. But if you want to find out the truth and to really look into some things and see if you can find out the truth, it's often not easy to find the truth. But the more things you look at and you look at for a long time, then sometimes you find a little truth, and then that can help you determine other potential truths. Hey, Marius, JJ. Probably, see, I didn't watch cartoons as a youngster. We didn't have a TV in the house, so I had to go look around for the information. We didn't have computers. We didn't really have internet when I was a youngster either, so I've got a good excuse for where I got a lot of my baloney. Thanks, Craig. Oh yeah, Tim. It is, yeah, it's hot out there. I don't think I've been to Yuma. I've been around Arizona though. Yeah, I've been to Sedona, I've been to Phoenix, I've been to Tucson. I've been around Arizona, but I haven't driven around too much in Arizona. Arian, I'm 45. Hey, Paul's Magic Videos. Right on, everybody. Well, what draws you to watching this, Paul's Magic Videos? That'd be a good question. You know, people in the stream, what draws you to the space stuff? What got you into space? Hey, John. Right on, Joseph. 60 years on the same boat, Starship Earth. Awesome, man. Justin, other guy. Doing pretty good. Yep. Texas Red. There wasn't even internet when he was a youngster. Barely 3 channels on TV. Yep. Tim, looking at the tower. Yeah, I suspect there's some work being done on the tower. Not a tremendous bit, but yeah, there's some work being done on it. John B says Star Trek got me interested in space. Yep. Texas Red, after turning the antenna, then you would get three channels. Williams says Apollo 11. Apollo 11. Yep. Yeah, so I can move the camera around, Bonnie. Looks like they've kind of halted work right now on this. What we're looking at, maybe they're taking a break. I'm not sure what they're doing. Let me see here. I got something showing up on the screen. Just a minute. I don't know how to make it go away. I'm going to press something. It may make something happen. I'm going to press something now. Yep, not going to do that. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to get out of it. Yeah, I'm still here. Are we good, everybody? Yeah. Okay, I'll pan around. Yeah, so let's see what time it is. It's 11 o'clock, so they may be planning to do this after lunch. Oh wait, there is somebody in the crane here, so let me go over to the crane. I will not speak. Are we still good? Still good? Yeah, we're still good. I'm going over to the crane. There's somebody sitting in the crane, so let's see what happens. We got a beep, we got a light. We may be lifting, everybody. I think we're about to lift. Yep, I think we are about to lift. They have ropes on their arms. We may get it. We may get it soon.